Hello and greetings from Canada. I am Jackson. I was a professional figure skater with Disney on Ice for the last 10 years-ish. And now I want to entertain all of you with some video games and things. Thank you guys for being here. I see a few of you guys in the chat already. Crash20 says, hey Jackson, how are you? I'm doing very well, thanks. It's incredibly hot. It's about 30 degrees Celsius where I am right now. I'm also in a room wearing a flannel with a bunch of computers running. But aside from that, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm really excited to be here. It's been a long road leading up to this. I've been spending the last couple of months trying to pan this all out. Did a couple of test streams over the last couple of weeks. And it's been good. I've been having a lot of fun with this. So I'm glad that you guys are here. There's a few people in the chat, and you guys don't know that you also know each other. Oh, Crash20's my cousin Connor. Thanks for being here, buddy. It's good to see you. But we got Lil Mao saying sharks sweet because that's Allison and she loves sharks. OG Party Pete's here, which is my buddy Pete. And obviously now Pete and Allison, you know each other, so you can say hi. And then we've also got Evelina popping in to say hi, buddy. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for being here. I really, really do appreciate any support that you guys can give. And if it's as simple as sitting with this on in the corner of your room and you're not even paying attention, that's fine. That's fine. So that being said, we're here. I did it. I got all the way here. A lot of times I create these big plans. I concoct them and they never really reach fruition. I have a tendency to dream big and then fall short. So there's a lot of people that kind of help push me to get here, and I owe them a great debt of gratitude. So Jack and Katie have been incredible to me, and I know probably not watching, but that's okay. These people deserve thanks regardless. I went to them initially with the idea and they said, absolutely do it. This is all the resources you need, study up. So I did. They even went as far to send me a bunch of hardware pieces, including this headset that I have on my head right now and a number of other things. So thank you so much to them. Ellen, a big, big thank you to you. You've guided me every step of the way so far and really encouraged me to continue to do this. So thank you. I could not be more appreciative. My buddy Sean has always been my creative mind. So again, came up with the idea, went to him and he said, oh my God, do that, but also do these other three things. And I'm very thankful to him. And lastly, Brian and Johnny from the Life and Level crew were also very, very integral to lending me a hand with this. Brian actually went as far to pick out the components to my computer so that I could build it, so that I could stream for you guys. And Johnny was around to help me with a lot of tests in the early times. So we are here. John Stackhouse in the chat says, hello. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good to see you. So without further ado, today we are going to be playing a game called Maneater. Now this game just came out, and if you happen to see Allison's excitement about sharks, that is because she does indeed love sharks. And that's what this game is. I get to be a shark. They've advertised it as Shark PG, which is a play on RPG, which is fine, I guess. It's not a good pun at all. It really, really is not. But here we are. I am now a shark. This is me. Hold on. Handsome shark. The most handsome of sharks, with a spear sticking out of my side. So this is just part of the tutorial.
Is astounding for a large marine predator.
And that voice actually belongs to, if you guys are aware, wow, flying shark
is a rare,
flying shark.
Intensive spectacle.
The voice is, he does a voice in Rick and Morty. He's the dad, and he also did Cyril Figgis in Archer, which I've recently started rewatching. So he narrates this game apparently. All right, still in tutorial mode, so I'm still learning. Oh, a human. Wow. So as you can see, this game's not rooted in realism, but you can grab a human and then throw him at other things. Wow. Pretty special. Is this my first time playing? Yes. Yesterday I played for about 3 minutes to make sure that I could place the camera somewhere where I wasn't covering things. But aside from that, that was it. So now we have to kill beachgoers. I explained this game to someone briefly, and they said, "Oh, hold on one second. We have to. Oh, a quest log. Wow, this is a real RPG." I explained the game to someone briefly, and they said, "Oh, so like Grand Theft Auto, but with sharks?" Pretty close, actually. Oh, an inflatable unicorn. And that's it. Nom, nom, nom. This game is ridiculous. Is this available on Xbox? I believe so, Pete? I'm not 100% sure. Right now I'm playing on PC. I'm playing... I know it's on the Epic Store on PC. I guess my initial impressions in the first 4 seconds are you should be playing this game. Ellen thinks it is on Xbox. Oh, actually, yeah, that's confirmed because Ellen's people were doing a stream in it earlier today on Xbox, if I recall correctly. Wow, this is gruesome. My favorite is that the humans literally do not react. Land shark. When I was a kid, there was a show, and it was one of my favorite shows, and it was called Street Sharks. And it is as advertised. Why am I allowed on a beach? Street Sharks was... They were superheroes, though, so it was like Power Rangers. The Troll House. Street Sharks is amazing. I appreciate your appreciation of Street Sharks.
Violence is quite unusual for a shark.
Growing up in Canada, you never really know if what you grew up watching was also popular elsewhere. It's a weird thing. Oh, we got boat combat. Lunge out of the water and bite humans off of boats. Hi, I watched a friend play the other day, and he launched a turtle 50 foot in the air, so pretty much game of the year. Yeah, I'm gonna say any game you can play as a shark and launch things out of the water at a massive, massive distance, sure, yeah, game of the year contender. The evil cousin of Echo the Dolphin is absolutely true, which again, fantastic game of the youth. Canada. The taste of Canada. Oh, we got evades. Okay. There's too many things in this tutorial. Focus threat. Alright.
How you doing there, Shark?
So. Stop it. Fantastic. What a game. Look at that dodge. Just the majestic animal. Come here. Please stop that. Just destroy the boat. Alright, where's the other guy? Find the orca and sink it. I will try my best. Just magical. Wow, unbelievably gory. Everyone's blonde with ponytails for some reason. Dun, 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 dun. Evolve Crab says this looks amazing, and it really, really is. If this was Echo Jr., do you imagine like Echo gave birth to this shark, who I guess we need to name? Just gruesome. Alright, one more. One more. Ow.
You're sure making a lot of splashes.
Yep. Stop. The barrel roll as a dodge is just fantastic. I don't understand the physics of this game, but I don't think it's important. Name's Bruce. Bruce is a good shark name. I guess that's from Shark Tales as well. Is this a simulator? I don't know, as I am not a shark. It really, really could be, Brian. It really could be.
She gonna make quite a mantelpiece.
Pete! That's you! So a little backstory. Pete and I were roommates when we toured with Disney on Ice. Again, I am a skater. And Pete and I were roommates in Korea when we were there, and we watched a fishing show because the people on it were just ridiculous. That's Pete. There he is, Scaly Pete. And there's always a ginger guy on a boat with a goatee. That's a necessity.
This ain't the shark. Not the one I was looking for.
Ripping a Timmy's bad.
Know?
Pete in
How
the
I
chat.
know?
Yeah, you bet.
Not big enough. This look like a mega to you.
Hey Pete, that kind of hurts.
Oh, look at here.
This is Baby Shark?
She's on for me. Hello. How your mama in there?
Stacky's enjoying the barrel roll in the air. I am too. So far, best feature. That or launching things at other things. Baby Shark do 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 do. I think that's the only time. Pete, I got your arm!
The tiny pup responds with an instinct for survival.
You never want to turn off the camera.
Whoa, Pete, this is a children's show. Oh yes, cutscenes. So disrespectful, Pete. You are shredded, though. Evolve Crab says, never put your arm inside a shark, even a baby one. That is 100% true. I learned that. We teach that here in Canada, in shark school. Someone should dub over Baby Shark. I could do that. So, I guess now we play as the Baby Shark. Do. Oh, yes. Aw, he's so cute. She? How do you know? Pete is huge, says Stackhouse. And yes, he is. Eat the hand.
A famous big game hunter once posited that after an animal had tasted human flesh, it forsakes its natural prey in a deadly single-minded search for the most dangerous game.
It's so small, says Ellen. Probably didn't say it like that, but that's how I say it now. Aw, he's so little he can't even eat a turtle right. But he does. Come here.
Killing a sea turtle carries a criminal penalty of up to $100,000. But sharks are notoriously profligate when it comes to paying fines.
Just listening to the narration is, I feel like it's going to be a big part of this game. My understanding is it's just everything is completely made up. So we're in the bayou, attacking the catfish that is bigger than me. Never mind. Sorry, catfish. I apologize for my behavior. What about you, little grouper? I don't know if I'm eating to get bigger. I guess there's like an experience bar. All right. Where do we go? Where do we go? Wildlife combat. Wildlife can be hostile. Evade to dodge their attacks. When you see the wildlife glow, they are vulnerable. Vulnerable. Attack while they are vulnerable to stun them. All right. Okay. If you are the same size or larger than combative wildlife, when they are vulnerable, you can thrash into them to maintain control. Hold button with an object in your mouth and then wiggle to thrash. Asunder says so much blood. Yeah, it's a lot. This is, I guess, is not for the faint of heart. I didn't know what I was getting into. I thought this was more documentary than I didn't. That's a lie. Who am I fighting? Hey, that's not very nice. Wow. That is pretty satisfying. And you might have got a glimpse of angry battle face. But that's okay. Why does this turtle have blue diamonds? Gem icons.
Turtles face many threats, including habitat destruction, harvesting for consumption, and illegal doping at turtle races.
I like the narration. Oh, that's where we're going. Wow. I got
The
advanced
piece of the
sonar.
grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and
Wow.
effectiveness.
Look at this. It's so beautiful. I open the evolution panel. Oh, he's the cutest little guy. All right. Advanced sonar. Nutrients are resources gained by eating wildlife, humans, destroying boats, and complete. So, nutrients are experience. Good. I like that they built it into the game. Evolutions are mutations that grant you amazing powers such as bone armor, poison glands, and bioelectric organs, as if sharks needed to be more intense. You earn evolutions by gaining infamy ranks, completing landmarks quests, and killing apex predators. To equip evolutions, return to a grotto and press I. Spend nutrients to upgrade your evolution. Bum, 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 bum. Lewis in the chat says, woo! First official stream. Congrats, my dude. Thanks for being here, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lil Mal in the chat's talking about how cute Sharky is. I guess Bruce might have gotten murdered in the last cutscene, so we have to rename this one. Oh, unequipped that by accident. Good.
Exhibiting
Aw,
behavior
he's
more
just
common to
little.
whales and dolphins, this shark is able to use biosonar to locate potential prey.
Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, now what? Back out of the grotto. Lewis apologizes for his tardiness as a result of time zones, which I completely understand. We can call this Bruce Jr. I don't mind that. We'll see if anyone has any other ideas, but right now, Bruce Jr., that works for me. Ooh, question marks. What's down here? Dun, dun, dun. Just a street sign? Is there a plug in the bottom of the ocean? Attack the sign.
I have one of those new pop-up tub stoppers at home, and let me
What's
tell
happening?
you, those things are just a magnet for hair and debris.
What is happening? Sunder87 says, Bruce was a mama. Bruce, that's a great point, Bruce. Bruce can be a lady name. Bruce the lady. BJ for short, Bruce Jr. All right, we got a name. BJ the shark. Rawr. Oh, look how little he is when he jumps out of the water. Oh, the bayou, just the best place. Who's attacking me? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Hey, man. Come here. Come here. You're kind of mean. Wow, you are bigger than me. I am a shark. I'll attack your friends. Oh, this is bad. Where are you? Barrel roll. Oh, wrong one. Stop it. Oh, I can't even tail whip. He's just too little. His tail's not big enough. Ah! Oh. Please live, please
Their excessive
live.
and dangerous lifestyle often results in
handled.
serious injury for the shark.
Hey, everyone else, please leave me alone. I just want to be a peaceful shark. It's not gonna work. Oh, Jack Patillo in the chat. What are we playing? Also, Katie, love you. So, Katie Patillo in the chat. And also, Jack says, you're okay too, he guesses. Thanks, guys. We are playing... Whoa. We are playing Maneater, the story of the little shark BJ that we named Basically, it's a shark PG, and we're living large. We got Jack Attack 89 and hi Jackson, your friend Jackie and Austin. Oh, hey Jackie, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. All right, now what are we doing? What are we doing? Just swimming, just living the life in the bayou. Little BJ, you're just a little killer, aren't ya? Aren't ya? Ow! Living large, but you're small. Yes, that is true. We'll get bigger. I know we will. What's over here? Oh, we're gonna go fight an alligator. I like the sounds of that. Hey, come here. Cool, cool, cool. Just majestic. I don't know that there are sharks in the bayou, but it's also just like the best place to ever exist. The bayou it is. What are you? Nutrient caches. Interesting. Up there. BJ has an all-you-can-eat buffet. You are absolutely right, he does. Look at him. He's living. Wow. Unexpected, colorful.
Up anything that finds its way into the water.
Oh, he got bigger. BJ, you're growing up, buddy. Ooh, a gator. Oh, I don't think I want to fight you. Monkey Bars says you got a hate on for turtles. Avoided all those groupers. You know what? I am not particular. Except these guys who keep trying to attack me. What? I want to get up on the dock. So, I think the alligator I'm trying to fight is level 15. And I'm a level 2. I'm not getting up there. Not now, I'm not. Alright, let's see here. Does that give me like a level, a recommended level? No, eh? Oh, let's just go kill 10 catfish. That's better. Look at this. BJ on the prowl. Brian popping in the chat with a fun shark fact. In the movie Jaws, the shark didn't appear until 1 hour and 20 minutes and only had 4 minutes of screen time. Yes, that was the majesty of filmmaking at the time. They can build suspense without actually showing you what was happening. Hey, oh no, I don't want to fight you. I'm really sorry, sir. Excuse me. Why are there so many gators? I'm just here to eat catfish. Please don't follow me. Oh, he's following me. Oh, little BJ. Oh, gator in pursuit. If anyone else has any fun shark facts, please throw those in the chat because I enjoy reading them. And I know Allison knows all about sharks, so please educate. Please leave me alone, Mr. Gator. Oh no! Oh no, BJ! Get out of there, buddy. Go eat more catfish. Jackie says, nice beard, perks of quarantine. Thank you, Jackie. Now the beard has a special place in my heart because, ow. In the many years of touring Disney on Ice around the world, I had to have a clean shaven face every day of work as I was playing characters that people should recognize without beards. Ow. And so the beard gets grown every time I'm not working. So I call it my freedom beard. And as a result, since Disney on Ice is temporarily on hold, no one really knows. The beard's kind of just getting out of hand. I used to have a reason to shave it, and it was every time that I would go back to tour. But now that I'm not really set to go back, I don't know when to shave my beard. Maybe we'll work it into something stream related. All right, let's just maybe go explore and try and not get eaten by these alligators. Perks of unemployment. You dang right. You dang right. Isn't it lovely being unemployed? It's really not. It's really anxious-inducing, anxiety-inducing. All right, Crash comes in saying the bull shark is the only shark that can go into freshwater. There you go. Did not know that. I did not know that. What else we got here? Asunder, alligators eat small sharks in real life. So this game is, what you're saying is accurate to true life. That's what we're learning. Lewis is saying, yet they make you glue one on. It's hashtag Flynn problems. Completely agree. We both have spent some of our time performing the role of Flynn Rider. And they refused to let me grow my own goatee, so we had to glue one on our face. PD's saying, never shave, stay grizzly. It is a possibility at this point, quite honestly. Not knowing when to shave is problematic. I think what I want to do is once I get to a point with consistent streaming, maybe do some sort of competition where people can win the ability to have me shave my beard into a specific pattern for like a week of streams. I think that would be pretty fun. Obvious caveat is no Hitler stash, because it's the internet and you got to remind people of those things. Can anyone tell me if sharks actually have sonar? Because that would be terrifying. Sharks don't need to be any further equipped than they already are. All right. All right. Ooh, what do we got over here? Oh, gator. Get away from that gator. Yes? You're telling me that sharks
propensity
have
to clear the ocean
radar.
of its assorted detritus
Everyone leave me
is one of
alone.
their most valuable functions.
No, thank you. That is a problem. Let's go get that guy. Cool. Literal House says, sharks don't have sonar, but they have an organ on their nose that lets them detect the electrical pulses of animals. I believe that. Actually, I was listening to an interview between January Jones and Dax Shepard, of all people. January Jones is like almost an animal rights activist representing sharks. She's a shark agent, is what she is. And she was saying, yeah, that the organ in their face allows them to detect heart rates. So when you are scared, they can sense your increased heart rate, and as a result, that's when they think you're prey and they attack you, which is terrifying.
The bull shark is able to attain larger
really
maximal
intense
sizes through selective feeding.
That's why I guess you're supposed to punch them in the nose. It disorients them. But she said that she took a beta blocker when she went shark diving so that it keeps your heart rate steady so that you don't freak out and they eat you. I don't want to dive with sharks. Jackie says, sense electricity and vibrations in the water. Yeah, absolutely. And she also adds, I assume January Jones is fine AF, which I would have to agree with. Really pretty talented woman. And if you listen to her interview, she's like, I mean, down to earth. I think it's a ridiculous double standard when you expect, when everyone's surprised that celebrities are nice people, because being successful shouldn't mean that you're a jerk. It just should not. Who am I hunting in this part of the water? Destroy the targets. Little turtle. Oh, okay. But yeah, she, January Jones, surprisingly down to earth. There's a beacon. Oh, sharks can't swim straight up? Is that like an airplane trying to fly straight up? No go? Interesting. Oh, that's the target over there. We're in hot pursuit. Have I watched anything good on Netflix lately? Yeah, so I have a unique circumstance where the place I live has terrible and terribly expensive Wi-Fi. So I can't watch things at home, so I come here to the studio and download stuff and then go back and watch it at home. So what have I been watching lately? I just finished both seasons of the What We Do in the Shadows television series, which is fantastic. I actually saw the film for the first time with Jack and Katie, and I loved it and recommended it to about 7 people and offered to watch it with them every single time, and love it. So watching the series was actually really, really fun. Guillermo is like my spirit animal. He's not, but I want to be friends with him. I really badly want to be friends with Guillermo. And then last night I started watching Mythic Quest, which, if you're unfamiliar, is McElhaney. Can never really tell for sure. His new series, buddy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So it's got a couple of the actors from that show and a handful of the writers. I know Charlie Day is attached, but it basically follows a group of people at a games company as they are launching a new game and trying to navigate the unruly fan base. And it's really clever and very, very relatable as a gamer. And seeing all of the terrible... Oh, please stop. Oh, might have bit off more than I could chew on that one. Let's go for a run. But those are some pretty excellent series. Highly recommend. Ow.
Someone should have taken a gun safety class.
I think they're really leaning into the Bayou stereotypes with the drowned... I don't want to say hillbillies because that's not fair. But the drowned... Ow! Please leave me alone. I bit you one time, and now you won't leave me alone. Alright, let's get out of here.
The predatory scavenger is
Can an alligator go on land? What a dumb question. Even before I'd finished asking, I knew. But that was a stupid question. Alright, where's our grotto, as they say in the biz? Let's track that first. Dun, 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 dun. Just gruesome. BJ the Shark. Lewis is hopping in saying, "Hold up, is that Cyril from Archer?" Yes, it is. He did. So it's, I forget his name off the top of my head right now. I will remember it at some point in the stream. But he does Cyril Figgis on Archer, and he's the dad on Rick and Morty as well. And as far as I understand, everything he says in this game is completely made up. Like all of the shark facts are just complete garbage. What do we got here? We got all-time Melanie saying, "Hey, Jack P sent me. Thanks for being here, Melanie." I assume. I'm going to call you Melanie. I'm going to short form it for sure. I appreciate you being here. That's a lot of fun. We are playing Maneater, and to catch you up, this is BJ the Shark. He was just a little baby. We had Bruce for about 5 seconds. You want to fight? You're little. You're littler than me. The Napoleon complex. So we had Bruce the Shark for 5 minutes, and then, spoiler alert, in the first 5 minutes of the game, Bruce gets eaten. And then it turns out that Bruce was a girl. So we had Lady Bruce the Shark, which is fine. And then Lady Bruce was pregnant, and this is Bruce Jr. Lewis in chat saying, "Oh my god, 10 out of 10 game of the year." Pretty much. Pretty much. This is like living everyone's fantasy. If you claim that you never wanted to be a shark, that's a lie. Every single one of you, when you were learning to swim, when you hopped in a pool, you pretended you were a shark. You were skimming the surface, and you were singing the Jaws theme song. Like this. That's all I know. I've seen Jaws, I think only 1 or 2 times, because it made me really afraid to swim in the pool, indoor pool no less. Doesn't really make sense, but I think it had that effect on a lot of people. Ow. Ow. No to what there, Crash 20? No to what? This beautiful grotto. Aw, BJ! Oh! He's like toddler shark now.
shark is now a teen, and we should expect much angst, ennui, and poor decision-making.
He actually is a teen. Angst and poor decision making. Yeah. Describes my teen times, that's for sure. Can we upgrade the sonar? Makes it bigger and less cooldown time. Fun. Dun, dun, dun. Third cave feminism. Visit the Dead Horse Lake Grotto. Oh, we're moving on up, I guess. Oh, you want me to go all the way over there? Interesting. Wait. Yep. Well, can we fight? I don't want to fight crocodiles because they were messing me up. So let's go. But I am a teen now. Angsty shark. I started when I was 15. Swimming, I assume? Kinda? You swimming at 15? Alright, so let's go maybe fight this shark. I mean, crocodile, we're a shark. And then we'll make our way over to the Dead Horse Grotto. Man, shark games. I'd say I can't think of another better shark game. Crush a gator. Ah, Petey. Party Pete wants me to crush a gator. But, if we're being honest, I'm kind of intimidated about it. Ow. Nom, nom, nom. That was just a warning. We'll leave you to... Wow, I swim faster now? If we wanted this to be true to life, you should have more piercings. Started doing the shark thing, you said. Yep, see, that's what I'm talking about. So maybe I was exaggerating and saying that it's the first time you got in the pool that you chose to be a shark, but everyone's done it. Pete says he believes in me as well as BJ. Just look at him. So majestical. Wow. Wow. Wow.
The slicing jaws of the shark.
Well, that gator's level
15
15 to my level 4, I think. So maybe we don't mess with this gator. Pete, do I have your permission to abandon ship? Because even without it, that's what I'm gonna do. Land shark. Oh. Land shark. Ooh, what's that? What do we got? Dead Medeo says Teen Shark tells his parents he's not going through a phase. He's not. And he's not moody, so stop saying that.
If a group of consenting adults wants to perform cryptic rites to shadow forth the prophecy of the great old ones,
Cthulhu.
who am I to judge?
Oop, still avoiding Big Shark Boy.
This shark should consider returning to the water.
He's there, don't worry, Cyril. Uh-oh. Oh, that hurt. All right, how do I get out of here? We're gonna take a left turn. If only sharks had GPS. Wow, skyline. What city is this? What city is this close to the bayou and looks this large? Chiducky says, you said Cthulhu and my dog ran and perked up. Is your dog's name Cthulhu? Because if so, probably the best dog name. It is. Oh my goodness, that's great. That is a great dog name. I'm trying to think of every name that I plan to give. So if it's a pet or potentially a child one day, it has to be nerdy in reference. And 10 feet, take a left. I appreciate the guidance. But yeah, every name I want to have some nerdy reference to. So the fact that you named your dog Cthulhu is fantastic. How do I get through this? Like, I really wanted to name, if I have a daughter, I want to name her Lucy, because my last name's Stevens, and Lucy Stevens is the name of the reporter in Detective Pikachu, which is ridiculous. How are you doing this, human? Detective Pikachu. Wow. What a damn good movie. So there's something up there that I think I'm meant to... What the? Did a frog just jump at me? There's another gator on that side. Humans and more things on that side. Looks like a button up there I meant to push. Great movie. Thank you. I completely agree. Probably my favorite video game movie by far. Our new dog is called Lucy. That's fantastic. What do we got in here? Asunder saying, I am watching due to Ellen Rose. I was wondering what you normally stream. Well, thanks for being here, and thank you for Ellen for encouraging you to be here. This is my launch stream in technicality. I did 3 test streams last week to make sure everything was a go, and now we're playing Maneater, which is a blast so far. But the general vibe of what I've done so far has been some kind of horror-related games. So I started playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, which was a lot of fun. I'm not that tough, especially alone in a room. So I'm sure that was entertaining for some people to watch me cower and pause and regret decisions all at the same time. And then I've also been playing Hunt Showdown with some friends from an old YouTube series called Life and Level, which was a lot of fun. And we loved that game. So that was a blast. And I think Wednesday at around 4 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be doing a stream continuing Resident Evil. And then Thursday this week at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be playing some Hunt Showdown. So be sure to come check it out. Maybe hit that follow button. And if you are curious and unsure as to how to get this information, you can follow me on Instagram and or Twitter at FlannelJax. At FlannelJax. What else we got in chat here? Chiducky says, he was the first nerdy name I picked. My brother named his snake Ganon. Oh my goodness, your family is awesome. Please come adopt me. What do we got? Chris, 2C2. That's a pretty low bar, but I'll allow it. I appreciate your acceptance of my choices. Ow. All right. So since I couldn't figure this out, because it looks like maybe I have more to do over here, that's fine. So we'll just hit some markers on the map. Ow. Oh, what do we got? Shiny things. I keep forgetting about my sonar, which definitely makes sense. Excuse me. Tail whip. Oh. Hey, excuse me. I'm trying to free us. Angsty BJ the Shark. About Detective Pikachu being a very good video. Yes, you are absolutely right, Chris. Detective Pikachu
site in 1996.
stands high because most video games are bad. Oh, this is the way I was meant to go through. We found it, but let's double back anyways for some pickup things. What else we got going on? Good evening. How is everyone today? From Drant, maybe 3.
Vegetation
Thanks for being here, buddy.
in this area
And we've
include
got
fresh marsh,
Nell Gold
intermediate
says hi
marsh,
from Jack. I
brackish
appreciate
marsh,
you being
and
here.
saline marsh.
Thanks for hanging
The
out.
resilient bull shark
King of
is
Animal
able to navigate
117.
all of them
Is
with
this
ease.
game better compared to Jaws Unleashed for PS2? You know what? I've never played it, but the very fact that I mean, just looking at the majesty of this game, I think it has to be better than anything that came before it. We've already got some call-outs in the chat from people claiming that it's Game of the Year. Now, that might be a bit of an exaggeration. Oh, hold on, let's double back for this. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but what other game can you be a shark and do barrel rolls? Fantastic. Who else we got? Dead Medeo also here from Jack. Well, thanks again for being here. I really appreciate it. Chris says, I kind of want to try it. I know it's on Xbox, and it's not a full-priced retail game, so that's probably pretty encouraging. Let's get this guy. I really do encourage you to play it. The one thing I've heard is that it gets repetitive later in the game, but for the time being, this has caused me fantastic large amounts of excitement. Bad day sunshine. Ooh, eat all the fish parts. Yeah, Chris is saying he could definitely see it getting repetitive, which, yeah, if we're being honest, you can only do so much spending all of your time underwater. So maybe this won't scratch that itch of
I used to buy sunshine
putting
sunscreen
in
until I read it contains
80 hours in a week.
chemicals
Well, that's
and
unrealistic.
palm
In a
oil.
couple of weeks. But definitely the periodic play, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. How many things can a shark do? Exactly. Although, again, it was described to me by someone as GTA for sharks, which I thought was really entertaining. Okay, finding a lot of roadblocks, things I can't do, which is bumming me out. Oh. And asking what a shark can do, barrel rolls and hop around on land. King of Anime says, fair enough, Jaws was not a great game. The best part was the novelty of being a shark and eating people. This game certainly looks interesting. Absolutely. That's the perfect way to put it. Interesting. But, again, you get to be a shark, and you can't do that in many games. Alright, sorry, I am a perpetual map checker because I don't like being lost. Teen shark do. Yeah, those of you just coming in, this is BJ the Shark.
Dead
He is
Horse
an
Lake
angsty
has
teen
reawakened
shark.
Candid public debate about human progress.
Alright, just carry on forward. What is this? Nuclear. So we're meant to be in a bayou, but I don't know what city or state. It's all kind of misleading. But it is pretty. What is that? And I guess we can't really criticize the game for being unrealistic, because you're a shark. What do we got going on? Didn't know there was a shark game genre. You know what? This might be the first of it. You know how there was... Do I swim into this? The Battle Royale became a new genre. It's rare that video games get a new genre, genuinely. Oh, I guess that's like a busted out nuclear reactor. Video games don't typically get new genres, that's rare. We get... Ooh, a barracuda. Right? Like MOBA was new in the last kind of 15 years, but that was it. And then we got this auto chess fad, but we got Battle Royale in the last little while. So maybe shark game is the new genre. Come here. Come here, barracuda. Ooh, barracuda. Tail whip. Oh, he's exposed. Playing in 3 dimensions is difficult. Having to monitor where you're up and down is tough. Shark Royale, Chris, I think we're onto something. I'm gonna pitch this to the big boys. I would play that. I would play the crap out of a shark battle royale game. Wow, that's actually such a great idea. Someone's got to make that. Imagica says there was Echo the Dolphin back on Sega Genesis and then the reboot on Dreamcast. That is a definitive childhood memory of mine, playing Echo the Dolphin. And then I know it's been on a few lists, notably from my friend Ellen over at Outside Extra, for like mismatched boss battles when you
Protein
fight
caches like this one
the
are a
alien
convenient and tasty
from
way for sharks
Alien.
to increase their protein intake.
Monkey Bars was saying, I was just thinking swimming parties are always the worst. Oh, swimming parts are always the worst in regular games, so a full game of swimming seems not ideal. Completely agree. Not many games do water levels properly, and that is to say that they keep trying to do them, but this is a lot of fun.
We appreciate
Crash has a great game idea. Let's hear it, buddy. I'm excited. Sorry, that was Crash, and Chris is saying this definitely seems like a slightly more violent Echo. Only slightly. As I remember, Echo, you could only use... Oh, toxic water. Gross. You could only use echolocation, I think, was like your only offensive ability. I don't think there was a lot of violence So maybe that makes this better. This is like, maybe this game is catered directly to those of us who played Echo the Dolphin as a kid and then are like, oh, remember that game? We should play more of that. But now we're adults and we want things to be more violent. Echolocation, quality pun. I appreciate that. I came here after Ellen gave you a shout out on Twitter. Well, thank you very much for being here. I hope you stick around. My name's Jackson, if you're wondering. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. And I'm more happy that you're here. Hey, man, can you chill out? What a wonderful day. Any day with good water-based puns are fantastic. Echo could ram things if you got, and then you got upgraded echolocation. That is right, I do remember that. Ramming things with your face. Big part of the game. All right, so I can't get back there. We're gonna keep going. Wow. Teen Angsty Shark BJ. Have you seen Bering Sea Gold? I have not. Is this a movie or a TV show? Is this like that Free Willy scene, but less graceful? Excuse me? I think this game is making a large statement about water pollution and human impact on nature with all of the trash and nuclear waste underwater. Dolphins legitimately use echolocation in real life to know where to ram creatures to really mess them up. Wow. So, underwater creatures legitimately terrify me. You're just at such a disadvantage. And they're so much better than us at so many things. License plate. Yeah, it was quite dirty, Lil Mouse says about the underwater. Ow. Thrash, 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 thrash. Tail whip. Oh, he dodged. The depth of this game. Where are you? Get him. Wow.
Although the barracuda isn't prized as a commercial fish by humans, bull sharks will eat just about anything.
Jack Attack saying dolphins are metal. That is true. Nothing more badass than a dolphin. Being able to literally locate your weak points. I'll call you about the idea later. All right, Connor, you let me know, pal. We'll figure it out. We'll let them come on land and we'll see who has the advantage.
16 years building this sculpture out of trash pulled from the lake, only to have it thrown back in the lake by intoxicated locals.
Canada. Stupid fish can't even breathe air. Well, this shark can go on land and mess people up, as we saw earlier. What is this guy? It's a trash human. Interesting. Dolphins chew on jellyfish to get high? Is that true? Oh, I really want that to be true. That's one of the funniest things I find about like animal evolution, is that animals keep finding ways. Yeah, human reference, just humans in general. Humans equal trash. I mean, maybe. I'm not gonna say yes, but I won't say no. Yeah, animals find ways to get high all the time, and I think it's fantastic because they're so creative, so inventive. Le Trollhaus, I hope your name's French, otherwise I'm just being a little obnoxious. Says not jellyfish, but they do chew on pufferfish for that high. That's true. Is Tim Hortons paying me for this product placement? I wish they would. That is the dream sponsor. I would literally be paid in Timbits, and I would be completely happy. Those of you unaware, Tim Hortons is a very Canadian coffee shop. It is what I eat 5 times a week, but this is decaf coffee.
Even for sharks, it's important
Someone's
to create personal time.
No, they
for
smoke
sober
seaweed.
self-reflection.
Again, ocean-based puns, you guys. I'm a big fan. We're doing great things. So it looks like down the line I can customize how my jaw, head, body, fins, and tails look. So that's pretty sweet. Look at him, BJ. You're 2.1 meters. You're getting to be such a big boy. I eat coffee. What a weird flex. Yeah, all right, fair point. I eat the Timbits, which are like donut holes, and I drink the coffee, decaf. What else we got going on in the chat? Elephants get drunk on fermenting fruit. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. What is it? Some type of I'm gonna butcher this fact and someone's gonna yell at me, but that's okay. Some type of monkeys. I think it's the same thing, fermenting fruit. They find their way. Cool, let's go check out some stuff. Joltin' Joe's, Pete's preferred watering hole, Flamingo Joe's, is also ground zero for all of the area's paddle boat traffic. Consume 10 humans. Yes, please. Also,
Kinda regular there at Flamingo Joe's.
tell me what's going on, Pete.
People say it's a tourist trap. But it's the only place to get a decent Sazerac that don't have me on their do not serve list.
What do we got? Sea Jack. It's monkey wine, I think. That's fantastic. It makes me think of like prison wine, which doesn't really make any sense. But I like the mental image of monkeys making toilet wine in a prison, which zoo, I guess, suffice. That was from Sea Jack. Oh man, I wish I could say your name, but I know I'm gonna butcher it. I'm Adjika. Really sorry, I know I'm bad with names. I live in the UK and I've been to a Tim Hortons when I was down in Cardiff. It was pretty good. Yes, Tim Hortons has crept up in some unexpected places, which is great. It's not by any means the best coffee. It's not an upscale coffee place. We had friends on tour. Ow, 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 stop it. All right, I guess we're not ready to fight an alligator. We'll come back. We had friends on tour. Again, I skated with Disney on Ice and toured for like the last 9 years. We had friends that came to Canada and were like, oh, Tim Hortons, can I get a chai tea latte? No, you don't order that there. It is basic coffee, and that's all you're gonna eat there. Or drink. Again, you can't eat coffee, as we just established. Come here. What else we got going on? I like to imagine, King of Anime says, I like to imagine the narrator is the shark's grandpa. Yeah, I like that too. He's just keeping you in the loop. Ellen's popping in saying London fog though. Yeah, I know Ellen is particularly a pretty big fan of the London fog, which is I guess a specialty drink she claims is not from London, UK at all, but is actually from London, Ontario. And I've been to both. I've been to both recently, and let me tell you, London, Ontario, no. Like, I know you have high standards set by London, UK, but oh man, London, Ontario, not good. Not good. What do we got going on? Yeah, King of Animal wants to think he's either the grandfather of the shark, the narrator, that, or just a crazy man talking to a shark. Both win in my book. I'm happy with either of those mental images. Brian says, ironically, the more Canadian thing to do is to hate on Tim Hortons. From most people, absolutely, but not from me. Nothing but love. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, that's to Ellen. Ellen, there you go. Honey crullers, though. Pete knows. Honey cruller donuts. How do I get up there? Come to me. All right, we'll just go on this. So, I know Brian was saying, what about what about on land where they will win? Most humans appear to just kind of stand around when a shark attacks. That's what I'm learning from this documentary game. Ow. Come here, big boy. Oh. Ellen says she looked up London fog. Thank you for doing that research. And says that it's from Vancouver, named after foggy UK London. So there we go, we've learned. I want to get up on this boardwalk so badly. Monkey Bar is saying, you can eat coffee. Drink of quarantine. True. True. Can I eat this boat? The little boat tricycle? Just, oh. Bye, I guess. Excuse me. I'd like to rent a boat. Sharks truly are the superior species. Brian's finally cluing in, he's getting it. Fat man go boom boom in his pants. All right. Let me up there. Oh, I want to get up there so badly. What else? Let's just get this cash and come back.
Not really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about
Cyril.
anything.
Someone tell me the name of the voice of Cyril Figgis from Archer and the dad from Rick and Morty, because it's Chris Parnell. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jackie. It was driving me crazy. Let's just take the long way. Come here. Come here. Oh, right through you. All right, we'll get you, buddy. Can't breathe on land. Get back into the water. Thank you for that. Oh, we brought a guy in with me. Chris Parnell, the voice of BJ's grandfather, as we established. Oh, whoa, whoa. Come here. Oh, back into the water. I guess we can just get the boat. Oh my god. This game. Ow. Did they just bleep a swear? Come here. Look at me. Look at me. I'm
It's
the
difficult
captain
to say
now.
whether man and nature can ever truly cohabitate
anyone else on
in
this boat?
productive harmony.
Oh no, there is a captain on there. This is the GTA of sharks. That's what I've been saying. This game, 10 out of 10 shark game. I like that they still have not left this deck dock. Come here. Really struggling to get up on that. I guess those guys ran away. I want to be up there. Is this still... This is still a better movie than Jaws 4. You know what? I didn't know that they made 4. I think I knew they had 3. Whoa, come here. Alright, we'll just leave it to it. BJ is a menace. Chris, you know it. BJ's angsty. He's a teen. Ow. Let's just hang out on this boat. Excuse me. Can you come out here? I need to eat you. Alright, we're drowning. I getcha. Opposite of drowning? What is the opposite of drowning? What do fish do when they're beached? They don't drown, they do the opposite. All this to get to 1. I need to know. They suffocate. Yeah, okay, Chris. That works. That works. Come here. I need to eat you. Get out of the boat. That works. Get back in the water. Get back in the water, BJ. Oh, I feel like a protective shark mother now. I still have to eat 4 more humans, but they all ran, and I can't get up onto the dock. Gotta be doing this round. Okay, we gotta time this. Oh, come on. Brian says, the shark in Jaws 4 was telepathically connected to the wife of the sheriff in the first one, and it follows them from New England to the Caribbean. Wow. Chris follows up and says Oscar winner. Absolutely. Who thought that movie was a bad idea? Nobody. That got through so many people before they decided to make it that it's absolutely ridiculous. Nobody at any point in time said maybe this isn't a good idea. Is that the 90s? I feel like that was probably the 90s, which is it was a different time. Can you guys get in the water? I need to eat you. Look out, killer shark coming to get humans. 1987. Yeah. Just eat them all. And then we'll get back. Oh, I missed one. 1987. And I bet it won Oscar for Best Film, Best Picture. Come here, sir. Ow. There we go. Get back in the water. I'm a Ajica. That's up there with all the 80s and 90s sequels set in space. Yes. Where were you guys a minute ago? You're getting eaten out of principle. 80s and 90s movies set in space. My favorite example, easily, is Jason X, Friday the 13th, but in space. Albino. You're on a jet ski. Just drive away. I'm not trying to fight you now. Whoa.
With the hunters in pursuit of a dangerous shark, those closest to them prepare for the possibility that they might come home.
Come here.
Boats on the water. We got a shark that needs pushed down.
Handles. Whoa. Oh, BJ, you're so magical. Kristen Daly hops into chat to say, hey, cool stream. Hey, thanks for being here, Kristen. I appreciate you. Nom, 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 nom. Jaws 4 has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 0%. This is now a Jaws-themed stream. Completely fine by me. Throw all your favorite Jaws references and movies in the comments, and I will try to get to all of them. That being said, again, I think I've seen it like one time because I was afraid of it as a child. As a child, I was terrified of most things. We're gonna need a bigger boat, Nomeward Bound, hopping in chat. Hey, it's a shark.
Another shark hunt draws to a close.
All right, where are we going here? What is this? Consume 10 humans. We just did that, didn't we? So I'm not gonna do that again. Let's go down here to destroy the target. Garbage dump sites. Strong attractants for barracuda. All right, let's go eat a barracuda. I'm gonna take a second to thank you guys again for being here. It means a lot to have any support from any one of you. Honestly, means the world to me. If you guys are having a good time, I appreciate you chatting it up in the chat. Continue to do so. It's one of my favorite things about doing this is interacting with you guys. I know it's a weird time where no one's really allowed to go out and see loved ones. I know that I'm struggling with that as well. But if you guys are able to come here, kick it with me, and just chat and have a good time, then I feel like $1,000,000 for doing that. If you are enjoying yourself, you can follow me on Twitch. I'll be streaming 3 times a week. Next one being Wednesday at 4 p.m. I will be continuing the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I'm a little bit of a chicken, especially alone in a room. So you're gonna want to check that out. And then Thursday evening, I'll be playing Hunt Showdown, one of my favorite games, with Brian and Johnny from Life and Level. Hello, it's BN in the chat. It's Brian. Johnny is busy.
Barracudas are often nicknamed cooties, but I refuse to be on familiar terms with any snake-faced mullet.
Whoa. Chris says that he streams too and is happy to support. He understands. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. And after this, I'm gonna check out your stuff and probably give you a follow next time you're streaming it up. Happy to exchange that support.
The school of barracuda frequents the waters around Trash Island, where they enjoy a steady diet of hypodermic needles and used pregnancy tests.
All right. Cyril Figgis in with the big necessary fact about... Oh, guys. BJ's up to level 6 now. Up to level 6. Jackie says, Peter just finished Final Fantasy VII Remake. Did he love it? I know that that's a huge game. Huge for a lot of people. Hey. Connor, don't do that, buddy. Let's not throw my phone number in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that gets taken down. Everyone's in with... everyone's all in with the Final Fantasy VII chat as being incredibly nostalgic. For me, it was not a game that I played. So for me, it's a completely different experience. I know for so many people, Final Fantasy VII is fantastic and came out at one of the perfect times possible. Yeah, I don't know either, but there's other people here, buddy. We don't want my phone number out there. Anyhow, Final Fantasy VII. Did Peter love it? Because anything I've heard has been fantastic. Asunder says the people streaming and engaging with us have done wonders in this time. I'm glad. If I can provide one smile or 1 minute of entertainment, I feel like I've contributed to making the world a better place in this difficult time. We got ._Lee says, hi, Jack Patillo, said to come and say hello and waves. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I am Jackson, and this is BJ the Shark. He's a teen shark right now, so he's a little bit angsty, but we're playing Maneater, so thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Party Pete says, Chicken Horse needs to be a stream. All right, buddy. For you, I will say we'll find a way that the two of us can get on and play Ultimate Chicken Horse together. If anyone's wondering, I toured with Disney on Ice for the last 9 years. Pete was a good buddy of mine in that time and also was a roommate of mine, so we have fond memories of playing Ultimate Chicken Horse. Most notably, Pete does not know the name of that game and changes it every time. The fact that he got Chicken Horse right in the chat this time was impressive. That's a record for him. Jackie says he's ready for The Last of Us 2. I am stoked for The Last of Us 2. Zombies are my favorite thing ever, probably. Like, zombie books are my favorite books. Zombie movies are my favorite movies. Shaun of the Dead is my favorite film of all time, hands down. So I'm really, really excited for The Last of Us 2. I'll probably play that on stream, do a big playthrough. And that's also why I'm playing Resident Evil 2 right now.
The spring of 73
Oh,
was
thank
a
you, Dudley,
magical
who
time
says I'm a
for
cool
Clovis,
dude.
when
I
local
appreciate
favorite
that.
Trash Talk
La
placed
Troll House
20th in
says
the dirt,
Jawsvac. Oh,
and the
good,
city
good.
placed first in the country for petty theft.
The Mechanical Shark was named Bruce after Spielberg's
Shark is
accountant
capable
or
of living
lawyer.
in climates
Apparently they
tropical
named
or
it like that
temperate, in
because the
water
shark
or on land.
never worked
There
the
is
way it was
nowhere
supposed
that
to.
man
I heard
can
that,
truly be
like,
considered safe
as
from
Brian
its
pointed out in the
attacks.
chat, he shows up like an hour and 20 minutes into the game, into the movie, and I feel like I've heard the reason for that is that he was broken constantly and also expensive. Lil Mao either appreciating or regretting their screams.
When the sound of shotguns
We just got to get into the shark
disturbs the
mindset. It
serenity
can
of an
be
otherwise
a little
calm sea,
alarming.
the shark hunters
Hey, please stop. It can be a little alarming, but we've got to be in the shark mindset. We're fighting for our lives here. We're a barrel rolling shark, BJ Jr. I want all of you to promise me that if you guys were to ever try and hunt a shark, you wouldn't do it on a jet ski. That seems like the worst possible idea. Oh, Bayou Willie is coming after us. Oh, we got
The scourge of the swampland.
classic Bayou Willie. Never trust a man with a goatee. That's a life lesson. All right, let's take 2 seconds here because chat's getting some big messages, and I want to be able to address them. No Word Bound says, "Why don't these people get away from the water?" Yeah, if there's a shark, you don't stand there and hang out with the shark. King of Anime says, "You like zombies, huh? Ever read the Death Troopers book? It's like Star Wars books about zombies. Pretty good read." You know what? Legitimately going to write that down right now because I'm running out of books. Quarantine's done some weird things to me. And Lewis pops in saying, "Death Troopers is so good." So Death Troopers is written down. Appreciate the reference, the recommendation. Maybe we get a book club going. Everyone read Death Troopers. We're going to talk about it. Drant says, "Where in Canada are you from?" Was on vacation in Edmonton a couple of years back and visited Banff and Jasper. Lovely country. Hopefully I get a chance to do it again. Was a bit scary being up close to a grizzly. Wow. If you were able to see a grizzly up close and you're here to tell me that story, fantastic. I've never seen a bear that close. We saw a... Sorry, I'm from Ontario, just outside of Toronto. And we go camping a lot when I was a kid, and we were driving through a campground, and my sister just goes, "Oh, a bear." And we just kept driving, and then eventually someone went, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, there's a bear back there." So we turned around and saw a bear, but did not come face to face to it. That sounds scary. Latroll House says, "Have you tried playing Depth? It's kind of like this, but you can play either as divers collecting treasure or a shark trying to eat the divers." Maybe I'll play that at some point just to make the comparison because I'm convinced right now that Maneater is the best game ever. So maybe I'll play Depth just to be able to defend that. Is Death Troopers canon? New canon. Yeah, but what about Jaws? Brian really wants the conversation to go back to Jaws. Drant says, was early spring, was laying next to the road and didn't even flinch. Yeah, I feel like a lot of animals, especially in my experiences camping, just are so desensitized to human beings that they don't even really blink an eye. We've seen moose, not to perpetuate the stereotype that moose and beavers and all these Canadian things are just commonplace, because they're not.
If you've ever eaten human
But
flesh, then you know
we
that
did
while
see a
it has
moose
the
once,
red,
and it just stood in the
marbly
road,
appearance of
and we honked our
beef,
horn at
its
it.
flavor is more elusive.
Come here. I need to eat. That's why we ran away. So I was dying. All right, BJ. Oh. Who's this? Oh, Bayou Willie. Hey, hey, hey. Bayou Willie, your jet ski's having a hard time. Please stop shooting me. Do you think that shark culture encourages them to be polite? Barrel roll, shark. Ow. I really don't want to die. BJ, I'm too emotionally attached to you to let you die. What? What?
Despite increased
Bioelectric
aerial
teeth?
surveillance, confidence amongst
Oh my
tourists and
goodness.
locals
The
alike is far
bioelectric
from
evolution
buoyant.
releases electricity stunning nearby targets and is useful against all foes. Defeat more bounty hunters to collect the whole set. What? Someone needs to tell me again, fact check. Do sharks have bioelectricity? I don't think they do. Dotley says, "I love moose. They're so cool. I wish we had more moose here." Dotley, where are you? Maybe I'll ship you a moose. Dran says, "Was in a car and the bear had just gotten up from a winter sleep, so we were told it probably pounced if we got too close." Regardless of time of year, don't mess with bears. Even though they're big and cuddly, don't go near them. That's just bad news. King of Animals says, "Death Trooper is no longer canon. It was released before Disney bought Star Wars." Oh, so Death Trooper actually is a Star Wars novel, but not canon. That's fine. I'll read that. I'm really excited about it. Nomad Bound says it's science electro sharks. Yes, I believe that. This game is grounded in reality. So I'm of the business of believing everything that they claim to be true. Lewis is saying he can confirm electro sharks are canon. Dottley says, "Yes, ship me a moose. I'm in the UK, unfortunately for me." No, I don't want to say that's unfortunate at all. I love the UK. I wish I could be there more often. I've been there a few times, once again, toured with Disney on Ice for many, many years. I had the fortune of playing the O2 twice, one of which near Christmas and New Year's, and honestly, it was a beautiful experience. I was really happy there. Please stop attacking me. But yeah, we played all over the UK. We weren't only just in, please stop attacking me. Weren't just in London, we were in Nottingham, Scotland, Northern Ireland, all of these places. It was a blast. So it's not unfortunate you're in the UK. You have a lot of good things there. I'm only lecturing you because I'm distracted and just talking for the sake of talking. Please stop hurting BJ. Drant says that he has a picture, he or she, sorry, of hopefully the bear that they could send. Put it on my Twitter. That Twitter is @FlannelJax, and I'll be posting a lot of stuff, updates from the stream, so head over there, follow me, and send me that picture. I want to see it. Ellen being cheeky, saying Notting where? What did I say? Maybe I said it wrong. I meant Nottingham. Maybe I did say it wrong. Monkey Bars says the game doesn't seem to consider the hunters humans. I am noticing that with frustration because I don't want to keep fighting hunters, and I need to jump up here and murder these humans. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, there we go. Oh. I guess if I just keep eating them, my health should go up. Excuse me. You get to live. Tell my story. Ow. Oh, oh, oh. BJ, get out of there, buddy. Oh, no, BJ. No, 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 no. BJ. Oh, whoa. Nope, no more boats. Let's just eat the little catfishes. Okay. Okay. There we go, there we go. We're okay now. We got Lewis in chat saying, okay, but if you had to pick your favorite place in the UK, where is it and why is it Glasgow? Yeah, Lewis is a Glasgow resident, so proud one. I enjoy Glasgow. I don't have any outstanding memories from there like that pop into my head immediately. But I did do a travel vlog for 15 months and I went to Glasgow, so I imagine there's something. I'll go back and I'll let you know how much I enjoyed Glasgow. King of Anime says maybe this game has a Sharkenstein skin. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Has a Sharkenstein skin. Well, actually, let's go check this out now, because you can upgrade your shark and you can mix and match pieces. I'll show you. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Because we also did just unlock Electro Shark. I don't know. BJ's now an electric shark. Oh, swim for your life, BJ. Absolutely. I guess life as a shark is not an easy one. BJ from Asunder 87. BJ is living a rough life right now. Tough, sorry. Oh, missed him. Dodley says Nottingham is correct, but we don't pronounce the ham quite as hammy, like how you pronounce it. Nottingham? Oof. I'm not an accents kind of guy. I know I was a performer, but spoiler alert, I did not have to do accents, and I don't think I'm good at them. Except my southern one, which I'm not eager to do, even though this game is in the bayou. Lil Mao says he has it rough, and he has. I appreciate the sympathy for BJ. Nottingham, just like an apostrophe M on the end. Do what, my southern accent? Jackie, I know that you're from Texas, so I feel like if I do a southern accent, it will instantly offend you and anyone else from the south. I'm not gonna do it right now. I can promise you I will consider it for the future, but right now, I just can't bring myself to do it.
The shark returns once again to her safe haven.
Oh my goodness. Look at BJ. What a big boy. Okay, we're giving him new teeth. Bioelectric teeth. On bite, you release an electrical shock inflicting 2 damage, putting 1 stun counter on anything within 2 meters. Target is stunned when it accumulates 10 stun counters. A stun counter is removed every 3 seconds. So this is a whole set. Oh. Oh. Hold on. I mean, that's not much better. That's intense. That's intimidating. Let's upgrade. Yes. So now we have electro-shark teeth. And advanced sonar. Tier 3. I second that. Do it. No, Peter. No, don't encourage it. Drant says, I posted it in the tweet about this stream. I'm new to all this Twitter and social stuff outside Facebook. Hey, that's all right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you for doing that. Dottley says, I gotta go attempt to sleep because it's 1 a.m. I hope you have a great time with the stream. Thanks so much, Dottley. I really appreciate you being here. Maybe check back Wednesday. I'm going to be doing it a little bit earlier, 4 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully that's a little bit earlier for you. You can come hang out again. I really appreciate you being here. All right, let's go test out these new teeth. So yeah, I guess the intent is if I'm able to adjust all of these things, his teeth are actually blue, the universal color of electricity. If I'm able to customize all these things, I think we will have a Frankenfish type situation. All right, I don't want to murder more humans. That's already a little repetitive. What level are we? Tell me. 6. So I still can't fight those crocs. Let's go down here. Dead Horse Lake landmarks. Ooh, Barracuda. Over there. Chris says, I'm going to go stream myself, so have a good rest of yours. Thanks a lot, Chris. Like I said, when I'm done, I'm going to come check out your stuff. I think I'll be streaming for another half hour, maybe 45 minutes, and then I'll pop over there. Chris says thanks. No problem, man. Tell people what you're streaming. I'm not going to recommend that they leave me now, but when I'm done, maybe they can join me coming over there. What are you playing? Ooh.
This instantized protein makes a great between meals supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious mass.
Serious mass. Oh, he said she. Ooh, Borderlands 3. All right, cool. I'm gonna come check that out for sure. I played a lot of Borderlands 3. Did not stream any of
As
it.
with many social movements,
Have a good stream,
the
Chris.
annual Driftwood Man Festival purports to foster progressive change, but it's really just an excuse for hippies to flout public nudity laws.
What else we got going on here? An undiscovered something or other. What's happening? How? How is there platforming in a shark game? If anyone can identify this city, keeping in mind that it's meant to be outside the bayou, please let me know. It's ridiculous. Stackhouse says Driftwood Man. Is that F5 version of Burning Man? Florida version of Burning Man? Florida? Yeah, probably. It's probably Burning Man was copywritten in some way, so they had to avoid. Hello! I don't have any quarrel with you, but now you have a fantastic story to tell your friends. Alright, where are we headed? Here, what's in there? Ooh, shadow teeth? What? Someone attacking me? That's what we want. Ooh, humans. Humans, tasty humans. Did they say what city at the beginning? More than possibly. I did not pay attention.
While most know him as the friendly face of Captain Winky's Fish and Chips, in real life, the pirate was a genocidal monster who murdered and enslaved thousands.
How is there something up on this land? Over there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just coming through. Just gotta dive into this drain pipe. What? What island is this? Oh, that's what we're looking for. Hooray!
This protein supplement has
What?
zero
Is that a pirate
additives,
ship?
so the shark doesn't have to worry about hidden artificial colors or flavors.
Chris Parnell is a voice acting genius. If I'm trapped in this water, I'm gonna be pretty unhappy. Shadow Teeth sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, says King of Anime. I agree. Also, put Yu-Gi-Oh on my list of quarantine watching, because that's nostalgic for me in many, many ways. Help! How do I get out? I'm trapped. Excuse me. Sir, do you know how to get out of here? Hup, hup, hup. Come on. Come on! Can't be serious. Team Pokemon from Jackie. I agree. Pokemon is my life. I still play Pokemon Go endlessly, over and over and over again. I'm loving it more than anything. But that doesn't mean you can't also like Yu-Gi-Oh! Team Digimon from Socialist Sean. That seems right. Sean also... it's garbage. I know that you watched all of Dragon Ball Z in like a consecutive sitting, which is probably one of the best, most notable accomplishments that I've ever seen. Infamy! Oh, because we killed Bayou Willie. Wow. Okay, well, if I can get out of this, is there a fast travel option? Oh, there is. Here we go. Oh, press and hold.
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf.
BJ. Bruce Jr. is also a female, which again is a little confusing, but that's okay. Okay, now who can we attack? Sean says it was a slog, literal days passed between battles in regards to Dragon Ball Z, which is true. How long was he powering up for? Okay, let's track this. Kill 10 groupers. Let's do that. Albino Barracuda. I have electricity teeth. You are no match for me. Where are you? Where'd you go? Ow! BJ is a sensitive soul. You can't jump him like that. Sunder is saying, that would be terrifying to see a shark jumping out like that. 100%. I don't know that I ever want to see a shark in person. It just means that something has gone terribly wrong, right? Other than like an aquarium. But even at that point, it's just sad that they have them, so. As is the natural order, is the shark returning to land to murder humans who have kept him captive. Am I going the right way? Kind of. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, here we go. Free Willy! King of Anime says, I would love if there was a flying upgrade you could recreate Sharknado. Yeah, I think I watched the first Sharknado. I didn't watch many more than that. I know that they made like 7. Someone tell me how many Sharknadoes were made, because that series was a juggernaut. Tara Reid? You guys remember her? Albino Grouper. Ow. Tara Reid. Oh, wow. Free BJ. Maybe we should rename BJ. Bruce, you might need a new name. Is there a pond over here that I'm about to jump over to? Uh-oh. Stay safe. Oh, this isn't enough water. Oh, it is? I don't know about that. Okay, what am I going after over here? I feel like we're doing this wrong. Yep, we're doing it wrong. Get back to the water. BJ, no. Land shark. right, now I know I mentioned it earlier, but since you guys brought up Digimon and I brought up Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh, etc., did anyone watch Street Sharks? I started this thought and didn't finish it earlier. But being from Canada, sometimes there was stuff on TV that I expect to be universal, that other people just had never experienced or heard of ever, because it was just a Canadian thing. So I don't know. Someone tell me if they've watched Street Sharks, because I love that show. I had Street Sharks like shampoo when I was a kid. Street Sharks shampoo. How do I get over to you guys? Ellen says the UK had Street Sharks, and Asunder says that they loved Street Sharks. I don't remember the premise, like, almost at all. Oh, we're going through the grate. That's how we're getting there. Again, I remember more vividly the like shampoo bottle that I had that was half a Street Shark. Ooh, Biker Mice from Mars. I remember that. That was a good one. But I really was all about Power Rangers and similars, so Street Sharks was close enough. Stackhouse says he remembers the Street Sharks. What else was there? Big Bad Beetleborgs. I watched that. I watched a document, well, not a documentary, but like an informational essay for 20 minutes on YouTube about, ow, 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 the Big Bad Beetleborgs. Ow, 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 ow. Excuse me. I'm just here to eat groupers. You're being really unwelcoming.
Are capable of absorbing extreme amounts of water.
Gargoyles for the win.
Suck up prey.
Yeah, Gargoyles is on. Hey, I have electricity. Do you? How many alligators can BJ fight at once? The answer is not 3. I can tell you that. Ow, 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 ow. Gargoyles, I guess, is on Disney Plus. Has anyone gone back to rewatch that? Asunder saying all these were my childhood. Mine as well.
Many places see more human
Bucky O'Hare is
fatalities
not
caused by
one that I'm
giant
familiar
catfish and
with.
Sharks, such as
Just
the
eat these
several
groupers and
grouper
get
have made a
out.
home
I'm not
near
dealing
the
with this.
retired nuclear cooling towers.
I remember the
This is a
sharks being
great
totally
opportunity
jacked.
for the shark
Huge.
to test
But I
the
think they
theory
had
that
legs,
exposure
right?
to gamma rays
And they
gives
just like
you
came up out of
superpowers.
the Gargoyles aged well? Yes. That makes me happy, because you go back, not many shows did. Like, Pokemon was my jam, but when you watched Pokemon, and you go back to it, because there's like 20 seasons of it now, it doesn't exactly stand up that well, because... But I also understand that there's no question that Pokemon's responsible for me being an emotional child, because every episode of Pokemon is like the world nearly ending, or like some Pokemon who's just adorable nearly dying, and Ash is like really overly sensitive. He's just such a good trainer. So no wonder Pokemon made me such an emotional human. Let's go check that out. Big fan of Batman the Animated Series. You know what? Again, when I was a child, I was a chicken and I was afraid of everything. So it had like a dark atmosphere to it, and that was enough for me to not watch it. Genuinely, I was terrified. What do we got? Sean saying we need Avengers level event for Gargoyle Street Sharks, BMFM, etc., and all the B tier 90s cartoons. I would watch that in a heartbeat. Just bring in all of the 90s cartoons. I guess, I mean, not even just cartoons, right? I watched a ton of Power Rangers. I mentioned earlier, but my cousin Brian, who was in chat for a little while, and will be on stream on Thursday evening, kicked my teeth in when I was a kid because we were pretending to be Power Rangers and booted me in the mouth. But I guess Power Rangers has done that, where they've brought like all their different Power Ranger franchises together and just had like a super duper Power Ranger fight, which is pretty sweet. Keith David's voice is like silk. King of Anime says, man, that's a lot, and the last I heard there was going to be a shark movie taking place in New Orleans, and firefighters have to fight them back. It's supposed to be directed by Tommy Wiseau, called The Big Shark. I like that. In regards to Sharknado, King of Anime, Gargoyles absolutely holds up well. Such a good show. I will watch it. I should watch it now. Well, I'll watch it in a bit. Sunder says, every cartoon hero of the 90s was a buff. were buff, I feel. Yeah, 100%, because that's what you want to aspire to. I guess it's not great positive body image. Just be happy, but being shredded is always nice. Ellen says the real Ghostbusters were legit. Absolutely. Jackie Hobson with Todd McFarlane's Spawn. Again, I was too afraid. Like, it has a dark tone, and as a child, I was afraid of everything. Genuinely. Like, everything scared me. There was a Goosebumps TV series, and literally just the theme song was enough for me to be concerned and not watch it. So I'd skim through channels and I knew when it was on, and I'd go like up, 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 and then I'd hit 25 and I knew that that would play the theme song. So instead of getting to 25, I would grab the remote and go 26 and then up, up, up again. That was it. Smoking Rooster 85 says, hi, I'm new, with a little cheers. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Quick intro. My name's Jackson. I was a skater with Disney on Ice for 9 years. Now I'm playing video games to entertain people. Thank you for being here. We were playing Maneater, and this little shark, this little guy, is BJ. He's a teen shark, and he's wreaking havoc, just trying to live his life. He's a little angsty. Spawn was rad. I'll probably go back for Spawn. They're supposed to make a new movie, and I did read some of the comics. What else we got? Lewis is popping in and says, if it makes you feel any better, I was scared of the show Cow and Chicken. If anyone remembers that. Do you guys remember Cow and Chicken? I was afraid of genuinely everything. There was a show on TVO, I remember, that was like skeletons, and it was supposed to be goofy, really goofy. And it scared the crap out of me. Skeletons. Scary stuff. Oh, this is faster than swimming. BJ the barrel rolling. Courage the Cowardly Dog was creepy. Skeleton Warriors. I don't think so. I don't think that there was anything tough or intimidating about them. I think they genuinely just lived in a house together. Cat Dog gave me questions. Yeah, lots of questions. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I think the animation style on Courage the Cowardly Dog was just enough to keep me off of it for a little while. Ellen says, oh, she's had a revelation. Jeez. Words are hard. I was a skater. I don't need to know words. I do, and I did. Goosebumps did the same to me. I was not a fan of horror until theater mode, so thank you, Jack, for that. Hey, that's fantastic. I didn't like horror until high school when I was in a School of the Arts for drama, and I studied film production, so I kind of came to appreciate horror as an art form, and basically got to a point of knowing how they create jump scares. So now I watch movies in a completely different way, which at times is frustrating, but understanding and appreciating horror has gone a long way for me. Let's see what we're gonna fight. There's a sewer gator, but they just keep murdering me, so I don't want to deal with that. More gators. Destroy the target. It's a patrol boat. Let's go do that. Like, how do they poop? In reference to Cat Dog from Jackie. Yeah, that makes sense. Funny Bones. Funny Bones! Wow! Great memory. Funny Bones. Wow. I don't remember... Yeah. I was just scared for no reason of Funny Bones. Literally in the title, it's supposed to evoke comedy. And I was really scared of it. Drant, I know you're talking to Ellen, but it's a heartwarming message, so I'm going to read it out loud. Streaming any Assassin's Creed this week. Ellen streams Wednesdays. If you guys are wondering, you should definitely check her out, because Drant follows up by saying, hope you're doing well. Thanks for all the content. All of you help a lot these days. Take care and stay safe. Goes to all of you folks. Thanks so much, Drant. That's really heartwarming. Yeah, check out Ellen's action with Assassin's Creed Black Flag on Wednesdays. I don't know what time. But Drant, thanks again for being here. If there's anything I can do to entertain, that's what I'm all about. Ellen claims it's based off a children's book, which, to me, I mean, I was a Berenstain Bears kind of kid. That was my kids' books.
Despite the
If there was a
catfish's
skeleton
highly
in a
developed
book,
auditory system,
I would have lost my
lab tests
mind.
reveal they still prefer
All right,
CDs
alligator. You will be the
over
first alligator I successfully fight. Don't run. Ow. Stop shooting me, patrol boat. I'm trying to get this gator. Huh. What is this? Ow. All right, BJ. I don't think we're gonna get that gator. Let's go eat some humans? Yeah. Let's go eat some humans.
Say what you want.
Oh, Pete.
Them hobos, good workers. Unlike my so-called son, Kyle. That's why I pay him to stay on the lookout for that shark.
For that shark. Ah, the south. Whoa, that was fun.
Handyman special overlooking breathtaking panoramic
We're out of
lake
coffee.
views.
We're on
Open
to
living
water.
with vintage appeal. Call Deborah.
Wow, I'm shiny. Oh, why has no one called me out for being all shiny? It's 30 degrees in Canada, in Toronto area, and I'm wearing a flannel. So, and there's multiple computers running in this room, so it's not great, but it's fine. King of Anime says, I watched so many bad horror movies on the show. I had to watch something good, so I watched the Alien series. I love it and highly recommend them. Yes, even 3 and 4. Have not seen Covenant though. Is it good? I've not seen any Alien movies, which is ridiculous because now that I do love horror movies, it's definitely on my list. I have an active list of quarantine watching, and Alien and Aliens is on that list. Partially because still gonna watch it, just curious. If you do watch it, please tell me if you liked it, because I'm in need of Hungry Hobos is the name of this. I'm in need of more good content while I'm in quarantine here. But yeah, I threw a few on the list because I don't know if you guys know Funhouse. They have a film podcast called Filmhouse, and they were doing a battle royale for the best perfect film of all times, which they admitted was a confusing approach, but Aliens was on that list. Sir, are you okay? Sir.
Say what you want. Them
Hungry
hobos, good workers.
for Hobos
Unlike my
is
so-called son,
not
Kyle.
a fantastic
That's
name.
why I pay him to stay on the lookout for that shark.
Jojo Rabbit, best film from Jackie. I agree. That was a great movie. I cried. I cry in movies. No shame. I cry in movies a lot.
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror.
All right. What else we got going on over here? We can go consume 5 humans over there. I see and respect the criticisms of the repetitiveness of this game. I could see that absolutely being the case. So maybe not a game that you're gonna spend hours in a row playing. We'll play like 3 or 4. Not today though.
It seems Port Clovis has forgotten
but
all
it's
about
fun.
its
All
road
right.
shark.
Can
For
we
now.
fight this alligator? I just want to fight a gator. One gator. I know I can stun this gator. Just don't know how. With my electro teeth. Oh, he's maybe stunned? Come here. Our first gator. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, BJ! BJ! Oh, did we get him? Or did he get us? BJ, you're a survivor. Jackie says, we've been playing Beat Saber daily because it also counts as workouts on Oculus. And I've seen your videos playing that, and it's really entertaining to watch. I think it was your mother. Not meant to be an insult. I think it was your mom that was playing the other day that I saw, and it was really entertaining. Woo! First gator. First gator, we done did it. Yeah, as you can see, the southern accent, it just comes out when it wants, and it's not a flattering portrayal of people from the South. More humans to be eaten. Okay, we could do that. Or we can go back here and fight this gator, because it seems like it's a reward type situation, and we will. BJ, BJ.
The shark returns to the
Oh, hold on,
ground
can we
to
upgrade BJ?
focus on personal transformation.
Oh, we can upgrade those bio jaws. Okay. What about the sonar? No. We're gonna go get a legendary gator out of the swamps, out of the bayous. Ow. Ow. King K. Rool died from BJ, confirmed. Oh man, Kirby. Maybe BJ gets an appearance on Smash Bros, and then we can really know if King K. Rool would be able to survive. There he is. We have our prey. Target. Oh no, level 15. Never mind. Excuse me, I didn't mean anything by it. Didn't mean anything by it. Well, that's bad. What about this one? I don't think he was level 15, was he? Let's go mess around over there. Right turn. Right turn. Oh, there's a gator. Second gator. Ow. 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 Barrel roll. Excuse me. Stun. Oh my goodness. Everyone says you'll remember your first gator, but the second gator seems like it's a little bit easier. I don't know what we were scared of. Oh. Almost. Ow. You're mean. Handled. Oh, BJ, I'm so proud of you. You're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Eat that gator meat. Uh-oh. BJ, are you stuck? No, we're good. Yeah. Oh, what a majestic beast. Ooh, another gator. I'm afraid of nothing. Oh, Stackhouse, big film buff. We basically started a film club. He hops in to let. Oh no, big gator. He lets it in. Hops in to let King of Anime know that Covenant is good, but if you're going to watch it, then you should watch Prometheus before that. There you go. Now we know. Okay, well, we're not messing with that gator, because he is better than me. Jackie confirms she liked
Any
Prometheus.
panic from the shark's target could spell death.
What's happening? What is it growling at me? Is it that gator? What the? Is that a tiger? What bayous are we in? Why is that gator so angry? Fast swim. Danger, keep out. Yeah, I would say so. Oh, getting attacked. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go back over to this area. Let's see. What do we got? Kill groupers. That's what we're gonna do. Devil gator. Giger? Geiger, because like gator tiger. I got you. Geiger. Yeah, definitely a safer pronunciation as well. Devil gator. Yeah, we'll hunt a devil gator but not right now. BJ's still a teen, you guys. He's got to get grown. All right, excuse me, sir. We're leaving. Left turn. Ooh, a cash. Oh, we gotta level him up to 8.
From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food.
Ooh, Prometheus getting praise in the chat. I enjoyed that we had like a 90s cartoon session of conversation. And now we've got horror movie / alien franchise going on. It's good, it's good. I love movies. I'll talk about them all day.
A water's murkiness, or turbidity, can significantly raise the risk of a shark attack. The Gulf is home to many creatures, great and small.
All right, we're going to attack some groups, some groupers. Again, leaking nuclear reactor. What happens if we swim through it? Oh, pain. Pain. Sorry, Beach. So, oh wait. Destroy target. What's the target? Over there. Nuclear plant. Okay, let's go mess up a nuclear plant. Those shouldn't be underwater anyways. So the Prometheus actually comes into play. That's really nice. Ah! Really felt like its own thing for a while. Again, I wish I'd seen this franchise, but I'll watch it another time. Alright, where's the nuclear reactor thing? Who are you guys? There's so many uncertainties under the water. Get him! Hup! You come with me. Whoa! Break your boat, break your boat. Break the boat. Yay! Oh, just casually fall into the water. Oh, BJ, such a good boy. Who's a good boy? Wow, that is chummy water. I'll let you live. You tell my story. Here, let me help. No, you have to live. Swim to the surface. Launch you across the map so you can tell my story. Jackie says, we just finished Upload by the creator of The Office, and it's good. It's on Prime. I will add that to my list of stuff that I've written down today. Right here. Upload. Upload. Asunder says, strong hunters until they hit the water. Yep, that's, everyone's strong in their natural habitat, and then put them in uncomfortable waters, and they drown. Alright. What do we got going on? I keep getting distracted, because honestly... Oh, did you drown? Are you okay? You're fine. Probably fine. But yeah, there's missions and stuff in this game, but it's just as fun to like swim around and enjoy being a shark. Oh, more gators. Oh, that's too many gators. I'm just gonna start fights with everything here and hope it goes well. BJ, you're not ready for this. Let's just get the groupers and get out, I think. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that are mad at me. Come here, little group. Nope. Magica says, all I seem to do these days is add to my watch list on Netflix and then never watch anything. Yeah, that's a real problem. Right? That's called like the Netflix effect, where you literally just sit there and you're like, what should we watch? And then you spend 40 minutes going through what movies you should watch and then never watch one. It's a real thing. But now you have me to watch, so I'm thankful that you're here. And come back Wednesday. Drant says, you know you're having a good time when the clock says 2:33 and you're going to stay to the end just because you're having a good time. Hey, that means a lot to me. I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. I am a entertainer without a form of an outlet of performance, so that's what this is mostly. And I'm loving it so far. So to be able to entertain you, Drant,
Catfish are
is
cavity nesters,
fantastic.
so mind your crevices.
And to make it easy on you, I'll give you a, we'll call it a 20-minute warning till this is over. If you can't make it that long, Drant, that's completely fine. You get some sleep. And then maybe come back Wednesday. Again, I'll be starting earlier on Wednesday. So maybe it'll be
Muscle
easier for you to watch.
produce surges of electrical activity perceptible to humans, but not to a shark.
Oh, level 8 reach, BJ! You're becoming such a big boy! I don't like that. I don't like my phrasing on that one at all. Ow. Ooh, what's a skiff? Skiff a person? Darn it. Panic! Your boat is sinking and on fire. Get down! Oh, he hit the side of the ship. I don't like fishing. BJ! Alright, that was fun. Getting distracted is part of this game, I've learned, by... where are the people I meant to eat? Over here? Yeah, alright, let's eat some people. Come here, come here. Get in the water. Here we go. Again, if you're near a beach and there's a shark that pops up,
By putting sharks in their place, hunters
leave.
ensure they'll
Leave
stay in
if
their
there are
lane.
humans.
So we don't have a Planet of the Apes situation on our hands.
Excuse me.
The shark's stirring up trouble.
Roll. Oh my god, this game is really difficult to be a fan of at times, I guess. Murdering, there's so much more blood. Oh, BJ. BJ. Here we go. Dodge. 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 Bobby Bojangles. Oh, I have to let my friend... Oh no,
The
I didn't want
bartender
this.
life ended. Bobby Bojangles.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, hold on. Alright, before I get into this epic legendary battle type of thing, I want to read these last few comments. I don't want to fall behind. Stackhouse, popping in on more Covenant conversation. Prometheus, good. Drant says, I will definitely keep an eye out for my 10 years of WoW experience. Should keep me awake. Back in my prime, days on WoW went. Wasn't a stranger to the game. To go to sleep at 5 a.m., sleep 2 hours, then go to school. P.S. Don't recommend it. Oh, trust me, I did similar things, especially on WoW. It was a problem. As soon as I got a laptop in my own bedroom when I was in high school, that was it. It was a real issue. Stacky wants to watch Prometheus and Covenant. Maybe I'll watch and we can discuss. King of Anime says that's great. I definitely feel the need to go to watch go up. Also, I feel like the easiest movies to do are horror since it is the cheapest to film. That's also the reason there's an ocean of bad horror movies. A lot of time, people with the least experience make them. That's true. There is a whole genre of what's called B movies in horror, which is essentially people taking a low budget and making horror films that are essentially meant to be terrible. And people enjoy watching those. I am part of that. That's the type of film that you need to watch with a group of friends because You're not going to get your enjoyment out of just watching it alone. It is the experience of watching with friends and having a fun time making fun of this terrible stuff, which is also the basis for theater mode and Mystery Science Theater and these types of things, where it just tries to replicate the experience of watching bad movies with friends. Ow, ow, ow. Stacky, are you asking for my favorite horror movies or just anyone's favorite horror movies? Stackhouse and I were also roommates, once again, traveling the world with Disney on Ice. Stackhouse was also a skater, as much as he might not want to admit it. So we watched a ton of movies and a ton of horror movies together. Come here. Oh my goodness. Look at that barrel roll, BJ. Get back in the water. Come on. Come on, BJ. You're doing great, buddy. Oh, ow. Roll. Come here. A new
The
evolution.
situation has escalated, and the price on the shark's head has risen.
BJ, I'm so proud of you. How are there so many of you guys? Let's just leave. Barrel roll. Barrel roll. Barrel roll. See, moments like this, though, do make this game a lot more entertaining. There is a lot of repetitiveness to it, but trying to do a mission and then being attacked by a bunch of hunters, I mean, it's good stuff. I like that the game feels the need to remind me that you can't breathe on land. Maybe there's people that don't know. Sharks can't breathe on land. Nom, 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 nom. Roll. Come here. King of Anime hops in with favorite horror movie being Alien. I really want to watch the old ones too, like the ones from the 30s to the 80s. The old horror movies, I assume, not the old Aliens films. That's pretty cool. Night of the Living Dead, I could throw out as a recommendation. Mostly, again, I love horror movies, or zombie movies.
Our shark hunters will not give up on finding their prey. At least
that is basically the granddaddy of zombies. George.
I'm not an ornithologist, but I
No,
think
not
it's
George.
probably
Yeah,
a bad idea
Romero.
to get in the
John.
middle of some
George.
natural
John's the
migrations.
games. Alright, everyone leave me alone. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Barrel roll away. Ow.
Show yourself.
Jackie pops in the chat saying, okay, Mr. Jackson, I'll tune in Wednesday for a bit, but I'm going to eat some dinner. So good to see you and fun watching you stream. Thanks so much for being here, Jackie. I really appreciate it. Again, Wednesday I'll be streaming a continuation of Resident Evil 2 Remake. I'll be starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys can make it out, I'll be happy to see you there. Thanks again, Jackie. Dun, 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 dun.
That shark's around here somewhere.
Alright, let's try and get this last mission done. And then I think we'll call it. We'll see if we can upgrade our buddy BJ. And we'll go from there. Look at him. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Well, nobody can say we didn't try.
The hunt
Oh,
ends.
another
But
gator.
this is a
I ain't
mere
afraid of you guys
pause
no
in the
more.
eternal struggle between
Oh,
man
okay.
and nature.
Well, maybe I don't want to fight 7 of you at once. Am I in a sewer? Oh, there's too many gators. Oh, so many gators. I don't want to fight you guys. Ow. keep saying I'm not afraid of gators, but if we're being honest, that's not the truth. Just swim and dodge, eat a grouper, keep swimming and dodging, PJ. Oh, now there's more gators than there are fish. Whoa. How many more? There's the last one. Alright, now we can get out. Grouper dynamics. Good puns, good puns. Kill the apex. What? Ow, excuse me. I'm trying to fight an apex grouper, I think. No, that's not you. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Is this where the apex grouper is? No, that's human fighting. What do we got? Kill the apex. Alright, that's the last one. And I don't know where it is. Oh, way back there. That's fine. Because we can fast travel. Unable to fast travel while in combat. Classic video games. Okay. Excuse us. Excuse us. Ooh, Gloomhaven. Drant's saying he's planning to play Gloomhaven on Wednesday, but we'll try to pop by. They'll probably be done by that time. That's fantastic. I love playing Gloomhaven. I wish I had more access to people that I could play board games with, because I love them. Gloomhaven, I have a cousin and a friend, cousin and her husband / my friend, that I play Gloomhaven with quite a bit, and I really enjoy it. So definitely enjoy your Gloomhaven, and then come tell me all about how it was. Stacky says, my favorite horror is 28 Days Later. Big fan of Shaun of the Dead as well. Good. We've watched both of those together. Can confirm. Both fantastic films. Fun movie fact. 28 Days Later was shot in the streets of London. And, like, if you're unfamiliar, the streets are completely abandoned. So you would think that that was shot on green screen or a set, and that's not the case. They physically shut down blocks of London city streets, one block at a time, to film each individual scene. And it was like a first example of what they call guerrilla filmmaking, where it was small handheld cameras brought in, minimal crew, minimal equipment to make those shots happen. Also, I found massive movie posters in my room, one of which being 28 Days Later and one of which being Shaun of the Dead, both of which I plan to frame and maybe toss in the background of this studio shot that you guys have here. Let's get this fast. Nope, still in combat apparently. John Romero made the start of horror of zombie movies. However, he can't make a good game. You know what? I don't think I knew that he made games. You've educated me. Educated me, king of anime. Thank you. It's funny on how inconsistent he was with his work to me. Oh yeah, absolutely. The man is credited with being the godfather of zombies, but that doesn't mean all of his work was fantastic. It just means some of the things he did very, very right. Topsy Turvy Tasha hops in and says, Cillian Murphy is a fantastic actor, absolutely stellar in 28 Days Later, and I completely agree. You know, a lot of films are incapable of existing without the performances that they have, and I think 28 Days Later is another example of that, where if it was anyone else, it might not have been nearly as successful. And then he's been fantastic in other things too. Topsy Turvy Tasha, thanks for hopping in a chat. I don't know how long you've been watching for, but I appreciate you being here and contributing to horror movie conversation. Genuinely one of my favorite conversations. Whoa, whoa!
The Needletooth Nightmare, the Barracuda.
What level is he? Because I don't really want to mess with him that much. Level 10, okay. Well, we're fighting outside our weight bracket. Oh, I don't know if he's messing me up or if I'm messing him up. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Roll dodge, roll dodge. Come here. You're the grand finale of the stream, Apex. Ah. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll be honest, the combat is a little difficult to get a hang of sometimes. You are also maintaining your surface level, so you have to go left, right, forward, backwards, and up and down. Let's sneak away and eat a turtle. Ooh, excuse me. Come on, need to eat you. BJ's life depends on it. Oh, that was not enough. Let's get this catfish. Ooh, I'm stressed. BJ, I'm too emotionally attached. All right, let's get one more turtle, catfish, catfish. Come here. Ooh, ow. All right, all right. BJ is a killer. He's an angsty teen. You cannot win a fight with an angsty teen. Just don't try. I have thunder teeth.
Barracuda.
Oh,
While most
did it.
recognize it as the
get
title of a
bone
classic
teeth?
rock radio staple, did you know that it's
evolution.
also a fish? Well, it's true.
The bone evolution set adds damage resistance and is most effective for boat combat. Oh, defeat other apex predators, collect the whole set. I like that a lot. Let's go see if we can deck out BJ with his new upgrades and things. Keep an eye on him, and then
A quiet space is the
That'll be
ideal
it.
stage for the
Have a
shark
little
to
chat
meditate
before we go?
and harness her pure potentiality.
so this would give us 5% thrash damage and 12% boat bite damage bonus. What is this game? Oh my goodness, look at those chompers. You know what? We'll equip those for now. Let's give them an upgrade. And we can come back another time. Ooh, and we get 150 extra health and 20 boat crew knockback resistance. The stats that they needed to create for this game are just kind of ridiculous, and I love it. I love this game. This is the best $40 I think I've ever spent. All right. So let's hit the chat one more time. Nomeward Bound, thanks for the support for BJ fighting that Apex Barracuda. Topsy Turvy Tasha says, been lurking for around 10 minutes or so. Sunshine is also a great movie, though it's much more a thriller than a horror movie. Completely fine. Love a good thriller. The problem for me is, again, toured Disney on Ice, 9 years, spent 10 years out of 10 months out of each year on the road, touring around, living in hotels with other people. So I always had people to watch movies with. Now, it's harder. And I used to love watching horror movies with people, because as brave as I pretend to be, that's not necessarily the case. And watching horror movies alone, especially when I live in essentially a cabin in the woods, it's stressful. So I have a long list of horror movies I want to watch and no one to watch them with. So I think, I don't know, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and start watching them alone. King of Anime says, well, now I want to watch 28 Days Later. I'll add it to the list of horror films I need to see. Absolutely do. And there's also the sequel, 28 Weeks Later, which is also good. Not as good as 28 Days Later, I'd say, but it is pretty much a continuation of that series timeline. And 28 Days Later, I don't want to say created fast zombies, but they definitely made them very, very good. They made them scary in a whole different way. Because to me, the appeal of zombies is mass hordes and slow impending doom, completely inescapable. So fast zombies is a completely different experience, but still a worthwhile one. So 28 Days and 28 Weeks Later are definitely worth your time. Well, that kind of brings us to the end here. Thanks for hanging out. Drant says, you into archery being a hunting option in Canada? Can't hunt with a bow here. You know what? I'm not a hunter. BJ being a shark predator is the most hunting that I've done. Hunting, and I mean, there's a game called Hunt Showdown that I'll be playing Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. They call that promotion. That's as good as it gets for me. I'm not a hunter. I think I've learned that I'm a pacifist recently, but I'm impressed by archery as a sport, and it requires a lot of coordination that I don't have as well. King of Anime says, bye. Can't wait for next stream. Glad Jack recommended you. Thanks so much for being here and engaging in chat. King of Anime, you're an all-star. I hope you get to watch those horror films, and let me know whenever you come back. Let me know what horror films you've watched recently, and I'll be sure to give you a few more, and I'm interested to see what you think of those ones. But yeah, that about does it for this launch stream. Launch and stream are both water terms, so I'm really glad we got to play Maneater and meet BJ and have a good time. Lewis commends my segue, an 11 out of 10. Lewis, you know, it's all about that PR training, and I know that you would do the same for sure. But there's a handful of people I want to thank. Again, I did it at the top of the show, and I'd like to do it again because really I owe them a great deal. And those people are as follows. Jack and Katie kind of went out of their way to recommend a few of you to be here tonight, but also to start me right from the get-go. When we found out maybe Disney on Ice potentially isn't an option for me anymore after 9 years of skating with them, I was really, really intimidated and really scared and wanted a performance outlet and had this in mind. Talked to Katie and Jack, and they supported me right from the get-go. They gave me the resources I needed to study to get here, and even went as far as shipping me physical hardware pieces. They went above and beyond to assist me, and I owe them an incredible debt of gratitude. Thank you very much, Jack and Katie. Next, I want to thank Ellen Rose over in the UK. I tend to have a lot of big ideas that I don't typically follow through on, and this was definitely a big idea. Ellen supported me and encouraged me every step of the way, including getting some people to come here. Next up, I wanted to thank my buddy Sean. Sean's always been my creative mind, even when I was running a small travel vlog. He was always really, really helpful, and his input always kind of kept me on track towards doing things in a more presentable way. My mind doesn't always think that way. His does. So I always appreciate him. And Brian and Johnny from a little series called Life and Level. I don't know if you guys are aware. That thing stopped running 6 years ago. But Brian's my cousin and was the director of Life and Level. He helped me build my PC. And Brian and Johnny both contributed to a test run, a series of test runs. They were integral to me getting here as well. And I'll be streaming with them Thursday. And we'll be playing Hunt Showdown, which I know a few of you in the chat saw for maybe the first time and were really impressed with the game, and it's a fantastic game. So again, I'll be streaming 3 times a week. I'll try to be as up to date as possible. Check out my Instagram and my Twitter. They are both at FlannelJax, and I'll be posting up to date schedules for each week. But this week at Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be streaming a continuation of Resident Evil 2 Remake. That game is gorgeous, and again, I love zombies, so make sure to check that out. Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, myself, Brian, and Johnny, the Life and Level crew, will be streaming Hunt Showdown, so be sure to give that game your time. It is fantastic, a wonderful teamwork, cooperative game. Yeah. Oh, a couple more messages. Someone promoting adviewers.com. Don't go to that. That's funny. Topsy Turbitasha says, definitely going to drop you a follow. UK lockdown with just my cat for company means a lot of movies are being watched. Hopefully be able to catch your next stream and update you on what I've managed to be watched. Absolutely, Tasha. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry that you're locked down with just your cat. I'm glad that you do have your cat for company. Cats can be better company than people. 100% completely could not be argued against that. So I'm glad that you have at least your cat, and I'm glad that you took some time today to tune in. Check this out. Please definitely come back Wednesday. That one is a little bit earlier, specifically for the people in the UK to be able to watch. So that one's catered definitely to you. And Magica, if you send me a phonetic pronunciation of your name, I'll get it right next time. Says, I'll definitely be here for Resident Evil 2, and I'll check out the other episodes. Thank you so much for your support. And to all of my friends watching in the chat and all of these newcomers, you guys, really, this couple hours I spend broadcasting to you guys are the best hours of my week. I absolutely love it. I hope everyone's staying safe out there. I know that it's a dark and dangerous time, and there's lots of contention going on. It's difficult, so stay safe. As Dran says, stay safe, everyone. Take care out there, and see you all around. Please stay safe. I really appreciate you all being here. I hope that you come back. I hope you had fun. And you know what? I love you all. Take care.